Hi.
Hey.
What was delivered? Hi guys, welcome to the House of the Dragon after show with Girls Go Fuck Steve. I'm Amanda,
And I'm Janae.
and this is Girls Go After HotD.
Yeah, so we just got finished watching the first episode, and meh. Those are my thoughts.
I was giddy at certain times.
I mean, there was some definitely great side looks and comments.
Oh yeah, no, I'm already. I was already gonna tell you anyways, but it's obvious that Rhaenys and Corlys are gonna be that couple.
Oh yeah, yeah, 100%, 100%.
They're gonna be that couple that doesn't even have to say anything. They just look at each other from across the
And
room,
you know something happening.
and they're having a whole conversation with their eyes. They are
Yeah.
spilling the tea.
Yeah,
Like,
100%, 100%.
I love the looks they gave each other at the tourney.
Yeah,
That was great. The tourney was like the Super Bowl. It looked friggin' boss.
Yeah, Damon, bro. Like,
They are really, really nailing it with the fact that, like, in the book, they flat out say, like, you either hate this guy or you love this guy.
Yep, 100%.
Right.
Nailed it.
You're right. Like
Nailed
you
it.
either you're a ride or die for him, or you're like, getting the fuck out of here. And Otto is one of those people, like, get this guy the fuck away from me.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. Like the moment he starts coming in about Damon, I'm like, bro, what is your problem? Why you hating so hard?
But at the same time, you can see why. Because Damon, his whole attitude is allowed to go unchecked completely by his brother.
Yes. No.
And
I
he's just like,
understand that.
Don't do that. Next time, you might get in trouble, okay?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
And
but-
Damon's just like, okay.
Like, no, they definitely gave each other that look as like, I'm going to sit here in front of these people and tell them that you did a bad job. But no, we brothers, we cool. And
Right.
Damon's like, I got you, bro. I got you. Go ahead, do what you got to do. Do it for the vine. Do it for the people.
But really,
Do it for the
Damon's
gram.
always like, sorry, not sorry. Like,
Yeah.
forever, Damon
Yeah.
will forever be like,
I
sorry,
mean,
not sorry.
I definitely enjoy his character for that specific reason. And he's going to tell you the truth whether you want to hear it or not. He's going to tell you.
And not gonna lie, like, Damon has good qualities, because, like, we get to see Harrenhal for the Great Council of 101 AC, and when Viserys is the main Viserys and Rhaenys,
Mhm.
basically the baby that's in Rhaenys' stomach, which is Laenor at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Laenor and Viserys are the ones who are up for the throne.
Yeah.
Rhaenys isn't really, but they pass over her because of her sex. Now, the kid she has first is a girl, so her and her daughter get passed over.
Yeah.
But she does have a boy.
Yeah.
So but when that's going on, her son is only like 7 years old or something like that,
Mhm.
where Viserys is a 24-year-old man and already has a kid and a wife and shit.
Also, side note, looking at these characters on screen and what they're supposed to be in the book, that don't add up.
Well, yeah,
This,
I mean, everybody's
this-
going to look at you and be like, with
This
the
is one
Corlys
of those-
Valerion thing.
this
But-
is one of those times where you're like, you know, you ain't playing that age.
Oh,
you
yeah.
acted
No,
out
they
of your age
absolutely
range.
took the timeline and scrunched it like
Yeah.
this, because when Kristen Cole is fighting Daemon Targaryen, Rhaenyra is like 7 years old.
Ain't no way.
And she's just like, oh, he's cute, because all the girls think he's cute. But he's going to, like, everybody's just like, oh, yeah, this is a grown-ass man who's, like, in his very early 20s. He's not doing anything with a 7-year-old. There's nothing in the book that, but he becomes her personal guard, and you can
Mhm.
tell it's a little girl with a crush on her personal guard. Like, Daddy, I want him to be
Yeah.
my guard. And he's just like, yeah, okay, whatever you want, babe. Like that's the thing about Viserys. He doesn't like confrontation,
Yeah.
and he's way slack on the emotions. It took Daemon going that far on a really emotional time for him to get actually mad at him.
Oh yeah, and that I felt that.
Oh yeah,
I felt that.
like I was so excited. And then
he was right.
This took a big, like, the mood went down.
Oh my god, yeah.
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 And then
you gotta do better, man. Come on.
And then you hear that.
It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be very interesting.
It is.
I can already see like a couple of interesting Easter eggs, at least for book readers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you get really, really into like some lore into the main books and stuff, if you notice Rhaenys, when she gives her favor out, it's blue winter roses. I noticed that immediately.
Oh yeah.
Right? It's the same flower that's given by the person who is suspected to be Jon Snow's real mother.
Dun dun dun.
So it's like a callback, because a lot of the times the way George writes, it's historical events kind of mimicking each other or kind of echoing each other a little bit. And it's the same sort of thing. There's a mystery night, and then the person who gives a favor right after a mystery night is announced is a woman who plays like a queen who was overlooked. Not that Lyanna was overlooked, but if she had actually married Rhaegar, she would have been queen. So you can look at Lyanna as another queen who never was.
Yeah.
So you could go, like, that's what I mean. Yeah. That's what's great about George's writing, and that's what's great when George is actually in the writer's room with them, is all these little tiny details. Because this shit about Viserys and the kings knowing this secret about the Night King and the Long Night shit.
Oh,
that's not in the book.
It's funny because when he brought that up, I was like, ain't no way Daemon was gonna be able to handle that shit.
Exactly.
He was right. He was right. He was right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No.
There's so many little things, like my brain's just going over.
I know, the whole time she's over here making comments, and I was like, I can't.
I'm sorry. I was trying so hard to like keep myself. There's so many things I wanted to say. I just wanted to launch into shit, and I'm just like, shut up.
I was like, there's so many things happening, and people are talking.
Right.
I need to read. Oh my god.
Yeah, because we don't watch it without subtitles. I don't watch anything.
Well, not even that. It's like if you're saying something or something's going on, I could kind of attempt to multitask, but it's not always successful. So there's always that.
I had to pull out my Stark goblet to drink wine tonight.
But no, I'm excited. Like, I think this was a good opening episode, especially for people who kind of don't know anything.
They explained it wonderfully without just vomiting a bunch of information
all
over you.
Yeah, there's a lot that's going on and a lot that's happening. I like a lot of how they intercut the tournament with the birth.
Yeah.
I thought that was like, whoo, something going on here.
They took direct quotes from the book too, and it's funny because it's direct quotes from Daemon, like when they're describing Daemon for the first time, and the fact that he was married to the Lady of the Vale.
Oh my god.
And stuff. He does.
Yes,
like he's
those
quoted,
comments.
He calls her a bronze bitch.
That one got me. I was like, wait, what? And they just kept going, and I was like, I done missed that whole conversation. I was still stuck on the bronze.
Because over there they wear that bronze runic thing. Remember in Game of Thrones when Sansa was in the Vale?
Yeah.
And that like blustery kind of fat dude comes to help her out when they're always wearing like that bronze plate thing right here. That's why he calls her bronze bitch. But then afterwards, what he says is like,
when he tries to give Otto his lady.
oh.
I was like, this dude is savage.
I don't blame Otto for standing up. But you need to sit back down because Damon's gonna whoop your fucking ass.
Okay, so here's the thing though, like that happens, right? And then later after the queen dies, here's Otto talking about, well, I know this just happened, but we need to find a sister. Hold on, what you 10 minutes ago upset because Damon was like, you can have my lady, you lost your wife too? So don't say right there.
That goes to show you a lot about Mr. Otto Hightower.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And we don't like you.
And we don't like you.
You shady all over.
Very. I mean, when it comes to running the realm, he was a good hand because he's got a good head on his shoulders for figures and this and that, whatever. But he, again, I mean, these are imperfect people.
True. Which
they're
is
letting their emotions get in the way.
Yeah.
But it's more prevalent in the Targaryen brothers, Daemon and Viserys. They're both very emotional. They're letting their emotions really take control of the situation.
Yeah.
But they're on opposite ends of the spectrum.
Oh yeah, they I feel like they complement each other, but there's such a lack of communication that I'm like,
oh yeah,
y'all about to get fucked up.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. So everybody's like voting whether they want Viserys or Laenor, Rhaenys, whatever, to be king and queen or whatever.
Yeah.
And in the book, Daemon, who's like barely 20 years old at the time, gets like a whole little army and is gonna go walk and tell everybody, you better be voting for my brother and shit. Like he's like Viserys.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's funny because when they're in the and they're talking, and Otto done grabbed all these people up late at night, talking about, I know it's the late hour, whatever, bro.
It was just like
I'm
Damon's
rude already.
Damon's rude. Don't get me wrong, because he don't have patience and he don't give a fuck.
Right.
But Otto's rude because all he cares about is his position and his thought and what he thinks is correct. It's like,
Like, I don't know.
I think he started out good.
I think so.
And then
Damon
he
came
noticed
up.
A situation.
Yeah.
And took the opportunity.
Yeah. I can see him doing that after watching him and his daughter and how he's like, go seize the opportunity, girl.
Right.
Shameful.
I feel bad for Alicent. That's
sure. Yes.
And now I saw some people discussing this on Twitter, and I've been trying so hard. I've barely watched any of the trailers. I haven't watched any of the breakdowns. I've been like avoiding it as much as possible because I want to like watch this myself and have my own opinions and shit, right?
Right.
But somebody was saying that they ship Rhaena and Alicent. Now, in the very beginning of the episode, now I was like, I don't know about that. When I saw the tweet,
wait, they what?
They ship them. Like, oh, I think they're in a relationship where they have feelings for each other.
Oh, I definitely got that vibes from the
opening.
The book.
Oh, the book? I
got those vibes from the book, and I was like,
that
they gonna go there.
Rhaenyra and Alicent.
They're gonna take that opportunity. I feel like they gonna. I feel it. They hopping on the trend.
It's not. Oh no, there's plenty of gay stuff and whatever in the books.
True, but
I just think it's an interesting because there's tension between the three of them, Rhaenyra, Alicent, and Kristen Cole, but nobody knows what it is. He goes from being, I don't want to spoil it too much.
No, let's not spoil it.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it too much. But there's a situation in the close to soon gonna happen.
Okay.
But the thing is like in the books, nobody knows why. Nobody knows what happened. It's just all of a sudden the dynamic is different.
We gonna find out soon.
And I thought it had something to do between Rhaenyra and Cole, Kristen Cole.
Yeah.
because when they're talking about that, she is older. Like, yeah, he's their protector at 7 years old, but clearly she keeps growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. No, I definitely got vibes from that. And then watching this episode, I'm like,
I definitely got vibes from that in the opening of the episode.
Yeah.
When she looked at her and says, "There'll be room for 2 on here soon."
Yeah. Oh, that was
right. And the look
heavy.
she gave her as she's turning around and she's like looking at her like, "Ooh, I hope you can ride with me soon."
That, and then when they're in the foyer or whatever under the tree.
Yeah, they're in the Godswood.
Yeah, and she makes the comment about how like you're so disagreeable or something like that when you get distracted.
Oh, you're always disagreeable when you're married.
That's a different level of friendship there.
I mean, your ladies in waiting, it is a different kind of level of friendship because these women literally like you spend your entire day, every day, your whole life. They even like sleep in your bed with you.
Yeah, but I feel like their relationship is different. You don't talk to your superior like that. Even like
I don't know. I feel I got you
because you don't get a vibe that there's a superiority in that relationship.
Right. There's a comfort level. There's a huge comfort level.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She did like come in and like grab her and hug her. But I don't know, like on one hand it could be sisterly and on the other hand
that's a very thin line that he's walking right there.
Right.
Yeah. We'll see.
That's an interesting we'll see. I'm very interested in it.
Yeah.
They went there with the gold cloaks.
Ooh. So I know you were like, ooh, they're going there. And I was like, hell yeah, they're gonna go there. Because like this is HBO.
I mean, you know. They said that like okay, so he gets the gold cloaks and he says he cleans up the area and that he's harsh about it, but his shit is effective.
I mean, he brought up a valid point of you gonna have all these people coming to our city and you want them to get mugged, murdered, and raped. I'm gonna do my job. And I was like, yeah, you're right, Dave.
So right. I heard someone basically call him a cop. They're like, Damon's a cop. And I was like
I mean,
I'm like, yeah, but
he's showing all of the signs.
I don't really see cops gelding people. No, they should bring that back though. 100% they should bring that back. You'd be raping people? We found out you're a child molester? Like Brock Turner. Let's geld that motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, I know, because you can't. I mean,
yeah.
But if there's proof, like there's DNA proof. Even then. No, I know.
Yeah, because
I know.
It's not even a question of doing it; it's the question of
child
the person.
Molesters, then.
The person doing it.
It's guilt.
We don't need to be triggering people. I'm trying to think what else happened in this episode. I feel like a lot happened in a short period of time.
Yeah, they really gave a lot. So they explained the whole thing. We get to see King Jaehaerys, which is a big deal. We get to see Harrenhal and all the people getting together, which there was literally like thousands of people. And all of these people from like across, from Essos, a dude showed up with elephants and shit. And he was just giving out stuff to the commons because he happens to be like one of the daughters that hightailed it over to Lys. Mm-hmm. You know, she had a couple of bastards, and all 3 of her bastards are there saying like, nah, we want to be king.
Oh my God.
And they're giving out food to people and shit. There was it says it, there was 14 claimants to the throne, but they don't show any of that stuff.
No.
And I get it. We need the info. We need to get through this.
Yeah.
You know?
I will say that I like how they got through the intro of it because it was quick, it was fast, concise. Okay, boom, boom, boom. All right, let's get the show on the road.
Right.
we got a lot to cover.
Absolutely. They did a great job, though. Let me see. Tomorrow, I'm definitely going to be rewatching the episode, breaking 100%. It all down.
Yeah, so breakdown will be coming soon. We'll do a rewatch and deep dive.
Yeah, this we're going to try really hard not to spoil it, but the podcast, spoilers. Lots of spoilers.
All the spoilers. Anything else you want to talk about?
Well, I hope that sorry, just looking at the screen here. I don't really see if there's other people watching this. Hopefully we can get people to ask questions, because then we can answer questions and stuff next time.
True.
So the guys who we see Corlys Valyrian swear fealty to her. We see a Stark swear fealty, which it's interesting. They show the Stark swearing fealty right as he's talking about the Long Night, which I thought was funny.
Yeah. I think they did that on purpose. I was like, y'all ain't fooling us.
But he says the way to, like, the whole thing that we know, the reason Aegon conquered everything, it's the way to get past the Long Night, the way to conquer that whole thing.
Because the Targaryen has to be on the throne.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. I caught that. I was like, ooh.
But the one thing that
go ahead, finish your...
Well, I was going to say the one thing that we do know, I mean, other than, there's like 3 major beats that Dan and Dana had to follow because they were told that by George.
Right.
It's the Hodor, Stannis' daughter being burned, and it was Bran getting the throne at the end. So.
You're trying to say Bran is a Targaryen?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, so where? What
this Long Night hasn't happened yet.
True. The Long Night hasn't happened yet. And there's a Targaryen. There's technically 3 in the books. There's 3 Targaryens.
Oh yeah, spoiler. Well, in case you don't read the books,
1 maybe fake. We're not sure if this is so. There's a fake Targaryen, and then there's a secret Targaryen, and then there's the real Targaryen bitch, which is Daenerys. Sorry. That just makes my head go in circles. It literally does, because I'm like, but we know that Bran is gonna get them.
Do we though?
But we do. And we know that Bran isn't a secret Targaryen, although some people think that Tyrion is a secret Targaryen. And there's a lot of people that think that Tyrion could be the one that ends up on the throne.
I would not be surprised.
Because in the books, his shadow gets called, as his shadow is as tall as a king, or there's something else, like he casts a tall shadow and shit like that. Like, there's all this stuff about him about being bigger than he is. And then I saw like a word cloud thing where they discuss everything, like they put all the stuff together. And you think Jon and Daenerys are the main characters, but the one person that we hear the most about and hear the most from is Tyrion.
I guess we'll find out.
It's a kitty. So
I don't have any more things.
Sorry for our lame after show, guys. But that was awesome. They took direct shit from the books. They kept it super close to the books. George R.R. Martin has been a co-writer and a co-producer on every single episode.
Yeah.
Which is going to make it better no matter what. But this is going to make Ryan Condal a household name because this is like the main writer on the show with George.
I'm excited.
I'm super ridiculously excited.
We hope you guys are excited.
And we'll see you guys
next week.
Bye.
Bye.